the whoa. A hippie tea with a holding high. And holding Parted out all night. Even hitting a little ball of hell and wine. Now we heard it high. Oh, the whole world is a wild lead. Hear the hits of the UME. Hear me while well out. The 50 dim down the building wall. A hip it in the bell. Back and lead out from Bovo you the baby don't Bovo me. And we who act wild. I have my hair with me my leg, but all is 4 miles high. I remember my whole we did. Living you. Now I'm going out. My heart is hit and my heat are low. The back been cool the phone. Hear my holy lead, for the hater's heart and a aching heat, to who you are to share. I walk past a hole, into my whistle and a handle call, to put the liver in your bowl. Oh my God, where don't bad you be? You can hold me and hurt it all down to me. Is it that's who hate? Or have I hugged too tall now to open up the gate?
Sorry.
Let's see now. With oh, I need to switch on. Nightlight mode is glaring. Okay, there we go. That's much better on the eyes. Mode is glaring. Okay, and yeah,
There we go. That's much
I
better
have a really nice working relationship with her because one, she's super fun to work with. Two, she is actually the best of a job. Like the other people in a job. Okay, this is one lady, but she's like mildly pissed all the time. Not super pissed,
But she's
just,
such a mood, though.
it is such a mood. Like every body language, everything about her is just like something is bothering her. But she has to get this bread, so she can't do anything about it. So she just, yeah.
Quite frankly, I do prefer the people that are constantly pissed at work, because at least they're honest with like what's going on within them, rather than like this fake kindness that like you have to put on to like sustain yourself.
Yeah. No, I'm seeing her like that, so no, I don't really bother her. I don't. I haven't. 3 months. I've never spoken a single word to her.
Ah, nice.
So there's that. And also PP. Okay. Okay. So technically, I don't know, not dumb. Hygiene rules and guidelines says that you can't eat anything that's made like you can't consume anything in the kitchen area. That's not hygienic. Fucking bullshit because after fucking 10 hours, you're tired as shit. The food's right there. And the guests, okay, it's the end of service. It's going into the fucking bin.
Yes,
no one
that
will give a shit.
One of the biggest moralistic issues with like restaurants and shit, isn't it?
Yeah. So, and if let's say if you actually enforce this, then it's a real, I don't know. I think most of the chefs would quit because imagine working all day being surrounded by food that you made for people who have eaten it, but majority don't. I can't say that. That's an assumption. Yeah, and there's stuff left over, and you're not allowed to enjoy the fruit of your labor.
Well, okay, yes, wait. I personally live by the belief, I suppose, that a chef gets to snack on the meal while he's making it. I think that's 100% fair game. If like the chef is making my steak and is like, oh shit, a carrot, and like, fuck yeah, dude, fucking enjoy, man. That shit goes hard. It tastes better whilst you're cooking it too, for some fucking reason.
Yeah, it's just yeah, that's not. And it's one of those things where if you go to China route and fucking have AI surveillance scanning faces and actions and noting that shit, people would quit en masse. Yeah, people would quit en masse. The only reason why that fucking model is even operating over there because people don't have a choice and they have to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's like even like yeah, it counts like how many times, like how many of the task 1 you did, how many of task 2, how many times you stood up, went to the bathroom, how long it took until you got back. Like
that shit sounds so fucking dystopian. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to like look deeply into it, but just seeing it briefly and telling you about it briefly just sends chills.
Oh no, 100%. Like definitely. Like guards, execute this man for eating like half a potato on the job.
But the main story is that yeah, good working relationship. And PP sometimes saves the food that she got for me, some fruit, and I get her favorite beverage, Thai tea.
Ooh, okay, but so, that's working trade relationships. Like you're actively building like a sustainable business with like other people.
Yeah, and okay, this is something I've noticed. It's man, like because the standard, the default mode is that you cannot eat, so you have to be very selective and careful about when to eat and when to ask to eat.
Right.
And that means like also who, because you got like the working relationship and like your own relationship to that person. And some people are cool with it, like, oh yeah, go ahead, I don't give a shit. And some people are like, no, cannot.
Yeah,
so...
I see the problem.
And then there are the, oh my god, the double standards. I guess, okay. I got really annoyed one day when my manager asked me, oh, can you go to the canteen and take your break? Like, don't eat here. And inside my head, wait a minute, everyone does it here. The morning staff do here for their lunch.
The question is, did you sell them out? Did you air out your crew for that?
No, I'm just like mildly pissed at the suggestion. And you know, at the end of my shift, I see one of the other trainees coming in and asking for a banana for the manager, and inside my head, I was mentally screaming like, "You fucking son of a bitch! You're fucking human. You need to eat too. God fucking damn it! You and your stupid fucking banana. I just need one goddamn muffin. Is that too much fucking? Is it too much ass? Give me my goddamn muffin."
They really make like a normal like work like interaction sound like the fucking slavery days, which is fucking insane to me.
Yeah, like, bro. I know you're human. I know you get tired. I know you need stuff as well. Like,
okay, CEOs and human. Let's hit the pause breaks a little bit. Right? Let's not go too far. I do. There's like a not force the bargain, but you do trade like a part of your soul to the devil to like attain such power.
Yeah, cause I think I told you, but because we're streaming, I might as well tell. The one time I'm going to this one area, and my manager is standing by a glass door that leads to the terrace, and he stops me and says, "Wait, do you hear that, buddy?" And I'm like, no, what am I supposed to hear? So he opens the door again and lets it close, and as it closes, it makes like a tiny little creaking sound.
This guy deserves to. I shall not finish the sentence. Yeah, go on.
And they said, "Okay, we need to call the engineer to make sure that there's no creaking sound when the door is."
Well, give me like a fucking oil bottle. I'll have it fixed in 5 minutes. I'm sorry.
Exactly. But yeah, but basically, the position of the job in the hotel, like that's the maintenance people, engineer, to come there and basically do that to make the door not squeak as it is slowly closing after someone's opened it.
You must have worked at like a 5-star thing, right?
Oh yeah, this is a okay. This is luxury stuff.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
We're talking
because no sane human being would pay attention to this. Like, I don't think anyone would give a shit.
Let me go to Euro. So it costs €260 to stay there for a night.
Jesus fucking Christ!
In the cheapest room.
Can I ask what the most expensive one is?
Of course. Let me go check.
It would be 1 kidney and your firstborn child, please. Fuck! I only gave my kidney away. Fuck.
Oh.
Do 2 children do it?
Wait. Let's see now. Okay, I'm too lazy, so I'm gonna quickly search here, and it says, okay, the hotel, cheapest price, $255. Popular book with hotel, $280. Let's see now, big rooms with free breakfast, $332.
At least the breakfast.
Yeah, it's a
breakfast.
Yeah, and okay, yeah, okay, around that range. I can't find the most expensive one, but it's around the €260 price tag, 260 and above.
That is fucking insane.
Yeah, because that is the monthly rent in Bangkok. So okay,
that kind of makes sense again. Yeah, true. Oh.
Yeah, for someone from locally to spend an evening there, they have to put like a month of their rent into an evening. Yeah, that's good.
Fucking hell, dude. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Look, I will refrain from commenting on the current state of the socio-economic situation and the living conditions we find ourselves in. But it's not good. It's not good. It's not good.
Oh, but what? It's not good. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's actually rancid, some would say.
Yeah, and I'm seeing regulars. Some of these regulars, they stay a lot. I'm talking not just like 2 or 3 nights, but talking. I see them on a weekly basis. They're always like there, and I'm thinking, assuming they stay 7 nights, 7 times 260, 7 times 6. Wait, 7 times 6 is 42.
I'm not gonna challenge the Asian man on mathematics. It's a losing battle for me.
16. Yeah, 1,620 euro. 1,620 euro, my brother.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah,
That's like my monthly
they-
wage.
Oh, really? Is that your monthly wage?
Yeah, round about there.
That's a pretty good deal for you. 1,620.
Yeah, it's pretty sizable.
Hell yeah. Good
The
on
fact
you,
they
by
only
the way.
work like
For
only what 4 days a week normally. So it is pretty good.
nice. I'm happy that you got the gig. And
Thank you. It's
Okay,
been a nice place.
yeah, damn. You make more than the staff in my department, by the way.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And the staff in my department work 10 hours a day and 5 days a week. Those
Never
conditions
say you
on
have it bad. There is always someone that's suffering more. You have it good. Trust.
And they make half as much as you do.
It's fucked up, man. I can't even make a joke out of this. It's just fucking depressing.
Yeah. I know, like, yeah, I did, by this point, I guess, I know, I guess I've had the age and experience and probably enough of I don't give a shit about it attitude. So I'm seeing this, I'm just like, yeah. I'm seeing this, I'm just saying like, you know what? Good for Derv. Good for Derv, just keep on grinding. Do good with that money. Just do good.
I will reinvest it into myself, get an education, do everything I should do.
Yeah. Yeah, damn.
Still, that is fucking depressing.
Yeah.
Very well. Do you wish to introduce the topic that we have planned for today? We technically, like 18 minutes in, we're already, it's like scuffed as it gets, which is perfect, just the way I want it.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little warm up, like before marathon, you gotta warm up properly.
Exactly.
Get all those joints.
Exactly. Before you go into the sauna, you have to skinny dip.
Yes, hell yeah. Okay.
Do you wish to introduce yourself before we start? I suppose would be like the better question, because you. I do think there's like a repertoire of knowledge or like characteristics that I think you can impart onto the viewer that will make your lived experiences all the more interesting. There we go.
Okay, so let's see where do we go. Mine is Anne, but between Derv and myself, I go by Buddy. That's how we met, and that's I guess the name he refers to me, and I like that name. It's like, I'm Buddy to Derv, and Derv is me.
It carries a double entendre where it's like, hey, buddy, as in like you're my buddy, but also like buddy as in the person that you are. It works even better with handsome. Just again, just a fucking beautiful name.
It is also embarrassing. Not embarrassing, but when I was in not public, but I was in this lounge room, and there were other people in the room, and I said, "Okay, see you later, handsome." And they looked at me like, "Oh, okay, this guy's a player."
Really? They just called me gay anyway.
But yeah, I actually quite like that interaction, because not interaction, but just I found that reaction to be amusing.
Yes, I completely agree. It's beautiful.
Yes, and yeah, this it's just something That's when it happens. But yeah, anyways, buddy, I'm 27 years old. I'm living in Bangkok at the moment. And I just finished a 3 month of internship. Um, where I would not say because I am mouthing.
There's an NDA this man has
Yeah.
signed. He is important. Is basically what he's trying to say.
Yes, thank you. Like I can, I'll, in order to, like spill the tea, drop the deeds on this shit.
Yes, of
I'm
course.
just, I gotta change the details here and there.
Of course.
Yeah, and let's see what else. Yeah, that's about it. I generally like to think deeply about topics and explore them with my good friend Derv. We've been doing it for not regularly. The amount of time we spent doing it is quite a lot.
Yes.
Since we met each other in 20,
I want to say
I would say
21.
yeah, 2021, like yeah, early 2021.
Yeah. Late 2020, early
Yes.
2021. That sounds about right to me.
Oh yeah, same. And yeah, and I think it will be a nice little experience to share ideas and thoughts with everyone else. I think you might get something out of it, might get a laugh, a chuckle, and some food for thought.
That would be the most preferable outcome, actually.
Yes.
If you don't leave this episode at least mildly depressed, we have failed you.
Yes, indeed. You have taken the words straight out of my mouth, my friend.
Thank you.
All right.
You brought today the first topic of, which I suppose is, only time will tell how this pans out, but the idea of like a multi-work series of different topics that we wish to tackle. Or at least not tackle per se, but just give our contemporary thoughts on. Because the beauty of, I find, philosophy is the fact that, like, humans are not static creatures, right? We evolve, we change, we adapt, and in the course of change, we stop being the person that we once were and become someone new. And with that comes new outlooks on life, new perspectives, new ideas that we didn't have previously. And exactly. And this is mostly like a mark in time, like the person of the 3rd of August 2026, the thoughts that they had today and the thoughts that they wish to impart onto the world on that day. Maybe they change, maybe they stay the same. That's the beauty of finding out at a later date.
Yeah, I don't think that I could have summarized it any better. And I'm glad you mentioned the topic of changing,
of course.
From what was it again? From perspective, and from there becoming someone new.
Yes.
Yeah. The idea I had for this episode is can be quickly summarized as growth and decay. And the thing I want to discuss, actually, let me start with a quick little story.
Of course.
Let me look at my notes here.
Please.
Let's see now. Okay, since I shared a bit of my internship experience, I'm going to share with you an update with a friend of mine. So I got a text 2 weeks ago from this friend who asked, "Hey, do you want to come play board game with us?" And I felt immediately not excited to go at all.
Which is pretty valid.
Yeah, like before, she's asked me, and I've just said like, "Oh, I'm busy. Oh, I have work. Or I'm ill." So on. And then this time, I decided, you know what? I'm going to tell the truth. I've been avoiding it, so I'm gonna just say it out. This is a good time. So, hey, listen, I'm not comfortable with your boyfriend. I don't want to go.
Ooh, okay.
Sorry. And I try to keep it very respectful. I'm not saying like, oh, I don't think you should date this guy now. I'm just saying I'm not comfortable with this person, so I'm not going. I'm sorry that I can't go. No, I'm even adding the little sorry at the end. I don't need to, but I'm just expressing kind of like not regret, but what's the word I'm looking for here?
Like a feeling of I wish it didn't have to be that way.
Yes, thank you. There's not a good one single word to describe this feeling, but yeah, I wish it didn't have to be this way, but I can't. It is that way, and yeah. She then says like, oh, did he say something mean to you? And I'm like, no, it didn't. I'm not comfortable, and I just don't want to relive it. Relive being, I met this person before, and I felt this way strongly, so don't want to do it again.
Sounds reasonable.
Ooh. Yeah, but she then proceeded to, the little typing icon that shows up on most messenger
Yeah.
social media app. It was going on for a while.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, that's
first
good.
line. The first line is, bro. Oh, it always starts a good one. A girl calls you bro. Bro, I think the only person you're uncomfortable with here is you.
Okay.
And then, okay. Then she says like, oh, I know that. Okay, she's referring to 2 years ago. Like, 2 years ago, you had a crush on me, and when you saw me with the boyfriend, you got uncomfortable. And okay,
Jesus,
put the facts down. So at the time, I'm like, at the time 2 years ago, I cast a very wide net. So there was, it's like kind of like, oh, nice girl. I feel attracted to her, but it's up to both me and her whether it goes anywhere.
Right.
And with her, it didn't go anywhere.
Right.
So no, whatever. But yeah, she's pulling this little fact that from here to like throw into the argument. And she's just like, oh, and okay, you have a girlfriend now. Okay, weird that she's pulling my girlfriend into this this little lecture, and she says, oh, if you're obsessed with this, you're gonna leave her feeling alone and not happy.
What? Okay.
And I feel I'm very surprised. I'm very shocked to have read this.
I mean, it is quite frankly an insane response to give. Personally,
yeah, because
I think so.
Because I just simply stated, oh, this is my boundary. I'm not comfortable with this situation, and suddenly you're pulling stuff from my own personal relationship, which I have not told you about. You've just seen it on social media, and you're just making assumptions. And it feels like you're trying to guess where my insecurities are and poke at it.
That's honestly like a power move.
Yes. And it goes on, and like all this time I feel like I'm being punched from a person who I've trusted and feel safe to be around, because she is my friend.
Right.
Like,
of course.
We have talked together, we have like discussed problems and opened up to each other. So there is that trust, that comfort and familiarity. So I'm just very surprised to like see this other side of her that's very
quite frankly
not
evil.
kind. Yeah, I guess I have that past with her, so I know stuff. I have that personal connection with her, so I wouldn't say evil, but I'm just saying like but fair enough if from what I'm telling you, You mentioned that. I'm not gonna change your perspective. But anyways, she ties it all up by saying like, dude, I think you need professional help, so you should go ask for it or get it and work on yourself. She ends it
Interesting.
with like, yeah, she ends with, oh no, nobody wants to end up like Ted Mosby from How I Met Your Mother.
Yes, man.
Yeah. I am. Yeah. Okay.
There's
More
layers
context.
to the Sinsul, by the way. There's layers to the Sinsul. That's beautiful.
Yeah. It's really weird because on the one hand, oh my gosh, where did we begin? Okay, it was my off day. The day after was gonna be work. I had morning shift, so it was close to like the working time. Like I need to get rest, have dinner, take care of stuff, and suddenly there's this like, quite frankly, very emotionally draining event that's happening.
Mhm.
And I had to like just put my phone away and like hear it buzz, buzz, buzz with like a text from her. And I had to actively just cancel that out and just focus on like nature. And just saying, I'm literally just breathing and I'm focusing on, okay,
Right.
brown wood, green leaf, gray sky, brown wood, cool wind. I'm just like practicing focus and mindfulness, that focused meditation on the stuff around me. After I calmed down, I said, okay, I have two things. Either one, I delete all the messages, I'm not gonna read them. Or two, I'm gonna read them. But I'm not going to leave it in limbo where it's gonna occupy space in my mind.
Right.
I decided, okay, I'm gonna read it and delete it. So I read it once, twice, and decide, okay, so, and it's good that I stepped away before reading it because I was able to be calm enough to think to myself, okay, she asked me to play board game. I refuse. I politely explain why, and then she proceeded to just talk at me. Not talk with me, not ask, why do I feel that way? Why is there something different? Would it help if you and I met in person and we can talk more about it? There's no, yeah, I get a feeling there's no sympathy, there's no empathy, there's no treating me as a friend, but it's just like offense. It's just it's just extremely defensive behavior.
Because it is. I do agree with that. Yeah.
And so I decided, okay, I've read it and I don't need to respond. I don't need to engage with this. I don't owe this person. I don't owe this a response. I'm going to focus on myself, relax, and get ready for work. I'm not going to carry this into my internship place. I'm not going to let it affect me for the next 10 hours at work.
Smart.
Deleted it,
Which
muted the
also,
chat.
quite frankly, is easier said than done.
Yes, because how do I say, like, it's like an emotional black hole.
Yes.
Because you're so close to that person, you feel that pull, that gravity, you feel the need to respond. And I did respond a tiny bit after the first message, and I could see, okay, I'm just trying to like de-escalate the situation. I'm trying by playing it like nonchalantly, but then I noticed, okay, this is not working. It's just the flood is just coming, and I'm just like putting one tiny wooden stick in front of a raging river. That's not gonna work.
Yeah.
And yeah, the reason, actually, there's a lot of shit. Okay, I'm gonna tell you like the premium stuff after the stream, but I'll tell you.
Ooh, exclusives! Exclusives.
Yeah, exclusive.
Subscribe to the Patreon that doesn't exist if you want to get more insight, more parasocial insight into this man's life. Anyway, yeah, keep going.
Hell yeah. Okay.
I'm all yes.
2 years ago, she was 19. The boyfriend was 14.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Now we get to get some really spicy stuff. Hold on, wait, yeah.
Yeah. So you can imagine how uncomfortable what I was. Knowing that this fucking grandpa is banging my bestie.
Well, she likes him young. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Okay, that's all
That's
the
incredible, dude.
wow. And I'm thinking about it. Like afterwards, 2 days afterwards, I'm thinking like, wow, the words you say to someone can really affect you.
Yeah.
I
Oh
guess
no, definitely.
I started a relationship with this very darling girl from Indonesia, and we're very, very, very communicative. And I noticed that she really appreciates the words of care that I say to her, and I appreciate the words of care that she says to me, and I see that like little seeds of warmth,
Right.
and it just slowly blooms. But yeah, I'm thinking about my interaction with like the texts and the attacks. Those are like, no, I'm sorry, but seeds of decay. Those are very much targeted to attack my insecurities.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's, and the thing is like if I think for normal human beings, what am I trying to say? I think for most of us, if our friends say something, we will, like believe them. We will say, oh, because that's a trusted friend. And when that person is saying with being so confident, so 100% sure, that it messes with your head. It messes with your self-perception. Like, wait, am I being like that? Am I being a jerk? Am I the bad guy here? Because most of us, we're naturally like, we do have a degree of self-reflection. We do have a degree of like self-responsibility.
Of course.
So when we hear like other comments, we kind of like pause and stop and think, like, wait, am I not who I think I am?
Exactly.
And that's, and if it hits like close to home, then you feel that insecurity. You feel, and there's an alternative reality where I could have let those words really affected me and just ruin my entire evening. I show up to work late, tired, and it's gonna affect my, performance and my review. And yeah, so so I want to bring up to you, Derv, and everyone else, like the growth and decay. Moments in our lives opportunities and stuff where things that allow us to grow, become better than who we were yesterday, allow us to change, and things that decay us, things that sets our progress back, things that makes us smaller, lesser than who we are.
Right. If I may quickly add,
yes,
to your thing, because what you said is like, it's important to not let those words affect you, right? Is what you said, right? Because you could have elucidate in your story, is you could have taken it to heart, like let it get to you, come late to work, etc., right?
Yes.
I want to call the evilness, but realistically it's just the reality of things, is that no matter how hard you try to not let those words affect you, deep down, I feel like they still do. Right? You can the fuck it we ball mindset exists for a reason, but I think it's inherently it's not sustainable. Because even though I think the word is compartmentalize.
Yes, that's the word. Compartmentalize.
Thank you. If you can do that, and like separate yourself from the situation, put it into boxes, realize that this is not actually how the situation plays out. Deep down, it still does affect you, right? You may bury it, you may lessen the dampness, you may dampen the force of the impact, but there's still like an inherent like punch and like a mark that is like left behind that like really hurts. That's why there was this beautiful saying of like realistically, bear with me, I've only consumed this like show through YouTube Shorts. I will watch it eventually, don't worry. But there was like this beautiful scene about like the guy that was like he basically met up with like his teacher after like 30 or so years, and it was basically like a little short story like, oh yeah, you remember like this time when like I did something wrong and you embarrassed me in front of the entire class.
Oh my god.
And he's
Jesus.
like, no, like the teacher's like, no, I don't remember this at all. Like I don't recall this at all. He's like, well shit, but I do. And then the teacher like pauses for like a minute and he's like, dude, that shit happened like 30-40 years ago. Why the fuck do you still hold on to that? And what he said after that, I thought was like actually like, in a sense, like beautiful. Because the words of, well, that's what people do, mate. They hang on to shit, right? Like, you can't just let it go. Because especially if it's like a person, like a close friend, especially, as you described, like if they say that there is a inherent like weight to their words, you also elucidated, right? Because like you did say it's someone that you trust, someone that's a close personal to you.
Yes.
Hearing those words from someone like that, it really does. It's like a cut on a wound that you can ignore, but you will still see the scars once it heals. It's the fucked up part about it. Of course. And,
please.
No. I random thoughts, but yes, please go on.
Definitely, when I first read those words, even the first message, it was like this uncomfortable feeling, and yeah, and this another discomfort is like I don't want to keep lying to my friend. I don't want to keep telling this white lie. It feels, because she's my friend, I feel like I owe her the truth. I feel bad for, I do feel bad for not, even though it is like alternative reality, I just make another bullshit excuse. Like, oh, I'm too tired with internship. Like I got classes to teach. Like whatever. That would be the comfortable method. She would live in bliss, blissful ignorance, and I would avoid having my close friend trying to poke at my insecurities.
Yeah.
But so I know. I chose the path of truth, path of pain, and got that response. And when the first words hit, that it did affect me like deeply. I felt, I didn't even know what I felt until like I stepped back and I said, oh my gosh, I felt like I was attacked.
Yeah.
Like why? Because this was a close friend, some who I felt safe with, who I expected to respond with empathy, kindness. But instead they respond with that. There's this really good Ryu. I didn't save it. It's basically when the mean girl is actually a girl's girl. But she shows like this very fashionable Russian woman,
Right.
like barging into like this conversation between two friends at a table, and this is like, "Oh, is this seat free?" And it's like, "Wait, no, we're having." Okay, I sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the girls have no choice but then to continue their conversation, ignore the girl. One girl is expressing like, "Oh, Jessica, really, I felt very unsafe when you did this to me the other day." No, and and Jessica, she responds by, "Well, actually, like a month ago, it's something." And the Russian girl just immediately steps in and says, like, "Wait, Jessica, shush, honey, darling, you don't get to speak here. Your friend, she wants to open up to you and talk about something that she's feeling. Okay, she wants to talk about this event and how she's
She's
going.
awesome.
And your job right now is to listen, to empathize with your friend, and then work through this problem. If you want to talk about something that happened a month ago, you had all that time and opportunity, but you didn't bring it up. Why do you bring it up now? You bring it out now so that you don't have to discuss about your behavior. Okay? So be quiet, listen to your friend, and then work on it together. Okay? Okay, now I gotta go now. Bye, girls. Love you. Mwah.
Wait, the Russian lady got heat. Wait, she's onto
Yeah.
something. Hell yeah.
Yeah, like
all my
so
Russian ladies
true.
in chat.
Like, let's say that they both have valid reasons to like bring up something, but during that discussion, like it is not an appropriate time to bring up something that happened a long time ago.
Yes.
Because it distracts from the main conversation. Like
Exactly.
you had all that time to bring it up. Why now? If not to distract and avoid discussing about your own behavior.
True, actually. There is a
so
I suppose there's like a statement, like a argument to be made for like relatability and finding solutions in what's the word? Finding solutions in examples, like not examples, but like seeing someone struggle and then on basis of other struggles to like find the solution through them, right? But I feel like it's something that you need to do through a more healthy mental space to actually get the results that you want from it.
Wait. Could you repeat that? My mind blank out.
There is like an argument to be made that like it is like the sharing of experiences is like important to find a solution, right, to a problem in a sense. Because if you through seeing someone else's struggle, you can what's the word, relate to it, right, and through their example find out ways and paths on how you can better your own situations. That, however, is realistically more reserved for when you're in a better mental space and can actually make good value judgments. If you're just going through like the trauma and trying to share with it is a bit of look, it's in poor taste. I personally always find to I don't want to call it to like steal the limelight, but you do. It is like inserting yourself in the situation in a sense.
Yeah, deflection.
Yeah, in a sense, yes.
And you can see this like in politics as well.
Oh, 100%.
You have okay. Let's say oh my gosh, this is gonna be so bad. Let's say citizen from country A. Says like, oh, country A has a problem with Z. And then they said, wait a minute, but countries B and C and D also have a problem with Z. Why aren't you talking about it? Like, bro, we are trying to improve our own country A here. Why are you distracting the conversation? We don't live in B, C, and D. We live in A, and we have Z right now. Let's talk about and deal with Z.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hello, Cozy Lorraine. Right.
Oh, she's okay. She's from like the group of Yeah, the journaling server. I
Oh,
talked about
really?
like
Oh, why, hello. It's a pleasure meeting you. This is I suppose Buddy dragged you with like tied feet and hands to this. It's a joke. It's a joke.
we
And a horrible attempt at that. Anyway, we are in the middle of conversating about Buddy's past experiences actually.
yeah.
Right.
And I guess it's a good point to yeah, I'd like to move on to
Sorry.
one of the ways where we can cultivate growth
Yes.
through the growth through this nice little video by Carol Dweck.
Oh, it's a beautiful video. There is so many things I wish to impart on future teachers, and they all are incredibly mean-spirited, and I hate them severely. But please continue.
All right. So, okay, B1. I watched this video at about 6 a.m. this
That's
morning.
a vibe.
It is now 1 a.m. the day after.
Okay. How much do you remember?
So-
is the question.
Oh, sure, I remember. Okay, there's also the power of yet.
Yes.
Basically, researchers, instead of putting the grade of fail or like D, and they sometimes put the grade of yet, as
Yes.
in, oh, not A yet.
Yes.
And this simple change in perspective, as opposed to a sort of like a complete and finalized F,
Yes.
you get you're not there yet. It's like it's not finalized. It's like you can still work on it. You can
Right.
still do it. Like, oh, the test, you're not there yet. You're not 100 yet. And they saw massive improvements in how students performed.
Exactly.
Let's see now. What else? They found out that if you praise children for their efforts,
Yes.
they are more likely to continue to pursue difficult, demanding tasks and improve accordingly. If you praise kids for their intelligence, like, oh my gosh, you solved that, you're so smart,
Yes.
they
Yes.
want to protect that label because they've been given the label smart, so they will choose easier tasks. They will not go for the challenge. They will not risk losing the label of smart.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was smart and talented. I think both are very very fascinating. Two very fascinating labels, which I also have a lot to say about.
Okay. Yeah, that's so far all that I remember from my brain.
There was also the funny kid that wrote the letter to the lady.
Oh yeah, he wrote.
I
don't
wasted my
remember what
entire life has to be like the funniest fucking sentence I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah, and that kid is 14 years old.
That kid is a comedic mastermind. I will give him that. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah. And the way he writes is like so. That's not how a kid writes. It's just
Absolutely
like,
fucking
oh,
nuts.
I've decided to put your theory to the test in my personal life in 3 areas.
Since your studies were deducted on such scientific research.
Yes, oh my god, what?
That's awesome.
Okay, that is that's one heck of a kid. Like, I'll
That's
give props to it.
He's a better comedian than he's a writer. I'll give him that.
Oh my god. Okay. But yeah, wait. Remind me again. What was the main thing that he put into practice? Like, is it the yet?
The idea
like
of the not yet, right? Like the fact that instead of giving up on specific tasks, he continued to pursue them. He specifically what I found interesting in his outings is the academic schoolwork obviously does improve, yes, but what I found personally to be so fascinating is his social life improved.
Yeah.
Which I also things to say. Please continue, buddy.
Oh no, but thank you for helping me get on track.
Of course.
The social life part. Yeah, I can definitely see if uh even in my own life, yeah, you just have to keep on trying it and just keep on learning because
Yes.
no one is a social butterfly from birth.
No.
These are skills you have to learn slowly and to give credit to all the introverts out there. Sometimes you just put into a situation or you're in a situation where you just don't have that many opportunities to
Yes.
let that skill develop.
Yeah.
Um, and so it can seem, you can be, it can seem a bit like, oh, all of my friends are like super sociable. I'm like the quote unquote weird one. And it can be easy to be stuck in that label of weird.
Yes.
But if you change it into like, I'm not sociable yet,
Yes.
it pushes you towards that road to grow and improve.
The idea of like of I haven't gotten there yet, you know, like because what I found as time passed more and more, right? Social interaction, like social bonds specifically, are not as much made through core moments, right? Like it's not like, oh, we
Mhm.
shared this one specific moment together and now we're friends. It's more the extended exposure and the understanding that you can rely onto another person that actually forms a bond, you know? If you
Mm.
meet like a person like once a month, but like that once a month is like great or whatever. I genuinely don't think that's as good as a, you know, meeting someone, you know, like every other day, you know, just going out with them for a cup of coffee, just chatting with them, whatever have you, right? Just like these smaller overtime moments that build through the understanding that the other person is actually there is what truly facilitates like a bond between two people, I find.
Oh yeah. And what else? What else? And I guess as you gain more and more experience with friendships in life, you get to learn about different types of friendships and different
Yes.
dynamics.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
For example, I have some friends who I'm very close with, but just because of the circumstances of their life, um, I'm not able to reach them as often as I would like.
Of course.
Like I know one friend, he's getting ready to go to. I think he's already in China. Yeah,
Oh damn.
he already went to China, and
Mm-hmm.
before that, he had a lot to prepare, like visa, paperwork, money, and take care of his own business and everything. And
Mm-hmm.
I just like said, okay, like he's got, and in addition to me, like he's got a lot of social bonds, other social bonds
Of
that he has to
course.
take
Mm-hmm.
care of. And so I just had to accept that, okay, maybe at this point in his life, he just doesn't have enough space for me. So I'll just send, if I'm thinking about him and I'm like wanting to say, oh, for example, the other day, I just wish her, hey, wish you a safe flight to China. Um,
Beautiful.
I typed that, and without really I'm not waiting for him to respond. I'm not waiting for him to say, "Oh, thank you so much for that. That's very thoughtful." I'm just sending it to him just to express my goodwill, and I hope he sees it. And even if like a month later he sees it, he'll still like, "Oh my gosh, like that's nice of you to have thought about that."
Yeah, it's the idea
So,
that you put me in your thoughts. You know, that you
mm,
spend the mental energy out of your day to think about me is what, you know, is what's so sweet.
yeah, and I know for some people just from personal experience, they're a bit on the anxious side. So some have like anxious attachment styles. So they they feel secure, they feel safe when they get attention and affirmation from other people.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes they will seek it out, like oh hey, how's it going? And no, like no, any type. And but the main reason is they want that attention. They want that. and they would chase after it. But here I'm just wanting to say like, just to express a goodwill, and then I'll move on with my day. Like if he responds, oh, nice, like you have time, I'll talk to you a bit. If not, then I'll see you when you get back.
Exactly. It's a very kind gesture. It goes a long way. It really does.
Yeah, and one more thing that I like is that you eventually learn to cultivate kindness and care.
Yes.
In the social interactions, because it takes. So let me give you an example of my internship. So even though after the internship, I didn't have the best relationship with a manager. I'm getting like annoyed here and there.
Well,
I'm like,
yeah.
Like, but still, I'm say to myself, okay, I'm going to practice gratitude. I'm going to write him a card.
Be the bigger man.
Not because, not because not because I think he deserves a card, but I think like, okay, I'm not gonna let my personal maybe dislike is a strong word. What's the word? My I just use dislike for now. My personal dislike to change who I am. I'm going to practice gratitude. I'm going to write like, oh, thank you for everything you've done, for supporting me. I wish you well in your future. And a sign, buddy. Boop. And yeah, same thing. Actually, like everyone else, it was easy to write. The managers.
See, that's kind of telling, I feel like, but okay.
But still, like I would like to just practice having that gratitude, even if I don't really like this person, but I'm still
that's incredibly
able to acknowledge that, oh, okay, he has done good for me. He has like watched out for me.
Yes.
So I need to acknowledge that and just skew it. It's easy to skew everything like, oh, he's this like big bad evil guy. He's like making me do stuff. But yeah, it's that's life's not entirely that black and white, and
exactly.
That's it. It allows you to practice that gratitude, so that eventually you will you put a sufficient amount of effort into becoming a kind, caring, and grateful person.
Yes. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah. Not there yet, but you can be on the way.
Life's all about growth.
Mm-hmm.
Just like my penis. Anyway, who said that? Anyway. Yes. But it completely beautifully said. Kindness truly does go a long way, and I think it's infectious in many ways. Where it does depend on the person, but I feel like it's always like a roll of the dice, because if you do it out of 6 times, right, and you're kind 5 times to an asshole, but like 1 time kind to an actual kind person, that it's very way back. It's like the seeds of hope, seeds of kindness, right? That you plant, they sprout into a very beautiful tree. And there are moments, to be personal, is that like where I remember that was like on like a random evening when like someone just came up to me, was just like nice for like no reason, like I still remember a lady just randomly gave me like a coupon for like a free sandwich at a Subway. She had literally 0 fucking reasons to do that. That sandwich was fucking tasty. I was the happiest man on that day. Genuinely, I've ever since then I started giving out like free coupons of like sandwiches I don't fucking need anymore to other people, just because of like that one lady.
That is an incredible story. So that's just one that kindness was paid forward.
Yeah,
She
exactly,
gave
right?
you
Like
and you paid it
it
forward.
multiplies. The fucked up thing is it multiplies. It is a net
Mhm.
good for everyone. So more people should be
Yeah.
nice, but everyone's too fucking obsessed not with being. It's fucked up.
Yeah, my PP, the steward who I work with, the best one who does the job really well. Yeah, I wrote a car for her as well because I think, wait a minute. At first, I didn't think about her, but then I just sort of realized, like, wait, she's like been super awesome to me. I should. I'm here now, so I should take the chance that I'm here to tell her how grateful I am. Or else I'm not gonna have the chance again.
Valid.
And yeah, she took the time out of her lunch break, supper break, to go down to the vending machine and get me like a sweet snack. This
That's beautiful. Yeah.
yeah, salted egg lava mochi. I've never had this before. It's awesome.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That is what I'm saying. Kindness is
Yeah.
it's a powerful thing.
It's super powerful.
Yeah.
And I think that kindness can this is I love this one example, and it ties into our growth mindset as well. So there's this girl at my university, and one time we're all just hanging out at this building, and we're just sharing our sketchbooks. Like, I know for some reason, like all the
You
artsy
people are
people were
strong.
there.
You have a stronger mental than most artists. That is incredible.
Wait, stronger mental. Wait, what?
How should I put this? I'd rather. No, that will get us banned. That will get us banned. I would rather do a 3 times like salto off the Golden State Bridge than show like the next person, the person next to me, my sketchbook. Let's put it that way.
Okay, fair enough. I guess I don't know. I just showed it first, and I'm like pretty. Oh, this is something I did, and I was,
That is
and the other people were
incredible.
like, "Yo, cool," and it just started like a chain. Like, okay, actually, I have my sketchbook here. Like, oh my gosh, really? Show us. And like here, like, oh my god, you do like the what's that called? Like fine point pen sketching. Oh, nice. And I do
Oh,
like
those. Yeah,
pencil,
yeah.
and then other like, oh, you do like anatomy, and then so on so on. So then and then this girl, she was interested in like the handwriting stuff, and I said like, oh, I could show you how. And at first she's like, no, I can't. I'm not like, no, I just can't. And I find it really fascinating where she's putting herself in that box again. Oh, I just cannot. Before she even tries.
Yeah.
And so I'm encouraging her. Okay, so I'm breaking down simple. Okay, so just do like this. So you watch me. I'm just starting from this line, going up, curve, going down, make another curve, and then a loop. Can you try that? And she's like, sure. So she does it. Okay. I didn't say it at the time, but she hasn't had the time to practice yet. So she's just doing it like how she normally draws a beat. But then afterwards, I said, okay, notice how I'm doing it. You notice like when my B is going up, I'm not letting it curve. It's going straight up.
Right.
Can you try that? Like, yeah. So see, because you're starting off at a different angle, it ends up at a different place. And I'm like explaining the process. Like when you go down, don't bend it. Make it a slash. Imagine like a slash on your slash symbol on your keyboard,
yeah.
as opposed to like a curve. And then when you reach the bottom, then you curve. And as I'm explaining like this process, I can see the gears in her head starts to work. I can see that she's starting to understand
yeah.
like the relationship between the angles and the curves and how it turns into the letter. Because before she's just doing it automatically, she's not thinking about it. But now I'm just, oh. And after like 10 minutes, 10 minutes, not enough time to be great at something.
Yeah, absolutely not.
But she's not great yet.
Yes.
She's not great yet, but she's on her way. Like she knows much more than she did 10 minutes ago.
Yes.
Yeah, and so that's what I like about that one story of mine is that one, it shows that it shows this friend of mine who moved from like a fixed mindset to a growth mindset, and I was able to help facilitate that through like kindness and patience. And that kindness, you can use that kindness to help nurture other people, to help pull them up. What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah.
Pull them up.
Pull other people to your level.
Yeah,
that's the phrase. Yes.
Absolutely.
And
it's beautiful you elucidated the growth mindset, especially in the autistic sense, right? Because it is it's beautiful, right, buddy? Because your example is like so fucking enigmatic of every single person starting out with art that I have ever spoken to. Because there is a very
really,
it's so fucking prevalent. Is a vast ocean of people that are they are inherently interested in art, right? Because it's fucking impossible not to be, right? It's through the course of like human evolution, there has been zero reason why the fuck logically a caveman would sit down and paint something, right? Why would someone that's like literally just there for the sense of survival to persevere, right? To impart his offspring to the next generation, to survive in a world that does not want him to survive. There is quite literally zero reason for him to sit down and instead of doing anything productive, he paints. He lets out a piece of his soul like onto a blank canvas to remember, right? To impart a memory of like a person that he once was. Zero reason. And yet we are so so drawn to it. It's enigmatic. It's like magic. It's so deep in our core that we cannot let it go.
And one great example of how it's like survived, finger paint. You put your hand on a paper and you just record that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing to think about. Something so simple as just having a copy of your palm, your hand.
Exactly, and you can cross compare it with through the years, right? You can do the same paint again in like 5 years and see how much you've grown, and again and again and again. It's a markless mark of time, a timeless mark of time.
Hell yeah!
But
that's a beautiful image.
It really is, right? It brings tears to my eyes, but that's the beauty of art, right? There's many people are, rightfully so, right? Even though it is the engineering side of my brain tells me it's pointless, but it is as vital to like the human experience as it is breathing. So many people wish to learn that skill. They wish to, because we see the greatest painters of all time, like Michelangelo, Leonardo, fucking who have you not, and them being able to transform blank nothingness into beautiful symbols that like our brain can easily associate with like imagery. Many people wish to attain that skill, but that skill is not just it's not impossible, right? But it is so unspeakably difficult that to many it does seem like a Sisyphean task, right? Like a boulder that will never stop rolling. And in many ways it never will. But people always quit before they even make the first step. 'Cause
Yes, they always say like, I'm not creative, I'm not good enough.
exactly. And what pisses me off personally, and it genuinely, I try to not show this, right? But whenever someone tells me that I am not good enough after doing like the first, second, third, fucking 50th portrait, it is moronic, right? But it's not moronic in the same sense that like, oh, you're stupid for thinking that way. It's people are unwilling to allow themselves to fail. They are not. They wish to like see the result. They wish to like skip the journey. They wish to see the result. And in many ways, the fact that they don't see the result, right? Like they want to be there already. They don't understand that it's like it will take them so long.
Oh yeah.
And such an excessive amount of time to get to that point. And the idea of like the not yet mindset, which is again, it is one that you inevitably have to adapt if you do art, is the fact that you will eventually realize that you will never be good enough. But this prevailing idea of not yet is what keeps you going. It's that it's
I like it.
In many ways you are clinging to a fading fire, like an ember that like ever so gently warms your hand. But in like when the winter is like akin to like a blizzard that like freezes you to death, that one gentle ember, right, is like the heat of 1,000 suns that keeps you going. And it is important to like understand that like it's you have to stick with it. You have to actually continue to understand that you're not good enough right now. Not yet. But one day you will put something to paper that will be so like near and dear to you that like this entire like journey of pain and misery is going to be worth it.
Yeah.
And that's like the beauty of like the not yet. The not yet mindset is good. It is a truly beautiful mindset. I do like it a lot because it does exemplify one thing that is like very important. And it kind of ties into what you also said with the praise of talent and intelligence versus effort and dedication. I will be so bold to say, and you know, I am willing to hear many people disagree with me. I personally believe that the idea of talent does not exist. It is a misnomer, I believe is the word. You know, when someone misuses a word, thinking it has like the correct context. It is just a misuse of the word effort, because actual talent stems realistically only from people having already gone through parts of the journey to, you know, be able to present the results. Now, where it becomes a bit more difficult is some people are in a better position to be able to put in the effort compared to others, right? Best example, you know, I can give that's like funnily topical is not Michael Jordan. It is Michael Jordan.
Michelangelo?
No, Michael Jordan. I actually mean the basketball player this time. For
the
first time I've done racist.
No. Okay, please.
Is I believe it was him. He had like this beautiful line. It's like, everyone sees the dunk that I make, right? But no one sees the 1,000 that I missed. Which is, you know, it's enigmatic of the example is that like before he went to court in an official game, that guy has thrown like 1,000 hoops that just were not even fucking close to landing. Right? But you are never going to see those, right? Because he wasn't like, you know, doing them in the middle of a game. He did them to be the best. But he has the opportunity to throw 1,000, right? Like many of us, we like I don't have the time to like throw 1,000. I'd rather draw 1,000 lines in my sketchbook than throw 1,000 hoops. That's why we separate. But the inherent idea is there that like if true greatness stems from dedication and effort, and in many ways, as you say, right, like the very devious and very evil part about praising talent and praising intelligence is that you are robbing the people of the chance to fail. You elucidated yourself. If someone is called smart and you give them a really tough problem, they're not going to attempt to solve it because they fear of failing and being called stupid instead. And by virtue of not trying, by virtue of not being stupid, by virtue of not failing, they rob themselves of the ability to become smarter. It is just like the simple change of the word from talent to effort can change the literal prospect of a human's life, which is a very scary thought to think about. To be quite honest with you.
Wait, what's the last part?
The simple change of a word from talent to effort can change the course of a human's life.
Oh.
Which is a scary thought to think about, right?
Yeah. Actually, I think it's a good time to add this idea put down.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see how we can actually do it. So let's discuss ways where we can put the growth mindset into practice. So I was thinking this morning, I usually get this praise a lot from the guests where I worked, where I say like, "Oh wow, your English is so good. You speak English really well."
That's a bit
and
mean, but okay.
No, like they do say, genuinely.
Right.
And I'm just thinking, like, if they would just like, I've never heard any of them say this, but if one of them had said like, "Oh, it sounds like you put a lot of effort into practicing your English. It sounds like you've practiced speaking with a lot of intention."
Oh, yeah, that's good actually. Yeah.
I think that all of those praises were genuine, but the ones I suggest, it feels like they stand out. It feels like it acknowledges that the person has put effort into achieving something that they can be proud of, as opposed to just being born with it. Well,
yes.
we're not born speaking language, but that's kind of like the assumption. Born with it, or
you can be born into a country that speaks predominantly English. Then your English standard is just going to be, from birth on. You're gonna have, again, it's the thing of like you get to practice it more than the average Joe. True. Whether you do so is up to you, of course.
Yeah, actually, this one, I don't know how I feel about it, but it's the usual case of, did you go to an international school? I feel like,
interesting one.
Yeah, for me, like, that's fair enough. Okay, so you went to international school, so you had the opportunity to practice it. But it feels like it's a bit detached.
Yeah.
From your personal effort. It's like, you can speak well because you went to this school and not that school.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not up to you.
You were set up for success, basically, is what they're trying to say.
Yeah. Again, no evil or malicious intent, but it has that would I say connotation?
Yeah.
It has that implication. There we go. you were set up for
Yeah.
success.
Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah, I think that's one way we can apply that growth mindset. So when we're praising something, praising especially a person's ability, we can say like, oh, just from the way you cook, it seems like you put a lot of effort into this. Oh, your makeup looks brilliant. You must have practiced this like a lot.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. I like that a lot actually. That's a good compliment.
I suppose it's just saying, oh, your makeup looks fantastic today. Now, again, it's still a genuine compliment, but if we put that growth mindset in, it acknowledges the effort because it does take a fair amount of effort for you
Buddy knows.
Yeah, to put on like makeup in a way that's subtle but also enhances your features.
Like, oh dude, fuck yeah. I 100% believe you. Painting what's the name?
Yes, there we go.
Painting general, like, you know, like light progression on a face is already misery. I can only imagine what it's like to actually make it look good IRL.
And imagine if I don't know, have you ever gotten this compliment where they say like, wow, your paintings look amazing. You must have put countless hours into your craft. Yeah. How would you feel? Let's say I gave you that compliment
I do agree. I would feel fucking hurt. I would be like, yeah, there's been like countless sleepless nights where I wanted to shoot my fucking brains out.
Yeah, compare that to hearing, wow, Durf, you're so talented.
Ah, motherfucker, go fuck yourself. See, that one actually I did get to hear a few times already, and that one does hurt. Yes. I do have to admit that one.
Really?
Yeah. No, I forget what my default response is like. It's like, thank you. It's not. Is usually, I believe, how I respond. Or like, you're talented. Like, thank you. I'm not. Is usually how I respond, and I just go on with my merry way.
Oh my god.
Because it's genuine to the person that I am. I am not talented. This is all the products of like several crash outs that might get me banned off like some websites at some point.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a neat thing to think about. Like, we don't, and it's, I don't know, it's one of those things where it's not, I feel like the growth mindset praising is not well known. We're still used to, because it's easy just to say, oh, you're talented.
Yeah.
Oh, you're beautiful.
Again, you know? that's what pisses me off because English.
But yeah, well, okay, so growth mindset, just simply changing the way we praise each other, changing the way we praise our friends. That's one way. What other ways can we put growth mindset into practice?
I suppose this will be my personal appel to first and foremost, it goes out to the artist, but in general to like everyone. I want people to find pleasure in failure.
Oh.
Which is, I know it's like it's hard to inherently explain that, right? But I do want people to understand that like failure is not the end all be all. It's the first step to actual success. Because to play it safe, you don't grow as a person. Because it's something is safe, something that you're familiar with, you're used to. You kind of want to always go back to it because it's a safe option. But to go out and fail, you in many ways you give up something that is like part of yourself in the hopes of regaining something else.
Mm-hmm.
The example with art is like many people I feel like fall into a situation where they all draw the same, or like every single art piece slowly becomes to derivative of its own self. And that's just very sad to me, right? Because there is, you can grow so much more by taking a chance and like just like making like a painting that just looks like dog shit. Just like looks absolutely horrid, but there is so much stuff that you can gain and learn from it that just like helps you improve in the long run and just gives you a more varied tool set that you can use, that you can work with. That'll be my appel to my fellow artists. Hey, we represent. There you go.
It's definitely something very safe about doing the same thing, even getting the same drink and ordering the same food.
Exactly, buddy. Exactly. But
And I
you
think
never learn.
the
You never grow.
yeah, and it's only after I started this internship that I experienced the the 10-hour day for 5 days a week,
Yeah.
and how terribly I'm sorry, but how terribly dull it is.
Yes.
Like eventually my body's used to it. I get through it. Like my tip, don't it's miserable if you look at the clock and count the time.
Yeah.
So what you do is you count the tasks. So I like, oh, okay, I have to do wine glasses. That's gonna take me 15 minutes. So I'm just thinking to myself, okay, in order for this breakfast service to end, I need to do I'm not that far yet, so an hour I need to like 3 or 4 tasks, or 5 or 6 like medium and quick tasks,
Right.
or 9. And yeah, I'm just thinking about tasks, and I'm just paying attention. Like, okay, so my friend just came back, so it's 1:30 now. Okay, so the cooks just brought those food out, so it's about 2:20 now,
Mhm.
and so on,
That's
so
a
on.
good
Where
way.
I'm just
I like that.
yeah, where I'm not looking at the clock, but I'm looking at other things around.
Exactly.
It feels like I'm paying more attention to my surrounding. I'm paying more attention to my. Of course, like I will need to look at the clock to like, okay, it's this time. I need to do that job.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I'm not going to look at the clock to think like, okay, damn, it's so slow. Like it's
Yeah.
only been 3 minutes. Jesus.
Yeah. It's awful when the job is going like slowly for a second. I suppose it would be like good for you if it's going like slower for you, because then you get like a little
yeah.
minute to breathe and shit. But
And even in your minute, you have to be. I feel like you have to be active. Like you have to breathe. You have to like
Yeah.
relax.
Exactly.
Turn off survival mode.
Yeah. Jeez, you really went through the gauntlet. Fucking hell.
And yeah, like after experiencing all that boredom, tedium, I started to do more new things, like trying rock climbing, trying the different drinks at the 7-Eleven.
Oh, okay.
Different place. And yeah,
the fuck
like
is
just
that
this and
7-Eleven?
that. And I'm discovering like, oh my gosh, this drink is really nice. I've never had it before. Oh my gosh, this snack is also nice. I've never had it before.
Right. Yeah.
And it's nice to do like a lot of these new things.
Yeah.
Obviously you're gonna find one that, oh, this really not nice, I don't like, but
Exactly.
the
But that's fine.
newness, the novelty really feeds your brain.
Yeah. Couldn't agree more.
And I think you have to train your brain, almost like be used to newness, be used to
100%. No, so
novelty and trying something new, because there's like, again, there's like comfort in ordering the same drink every day.
Mhm.
So you have to slowly go out that comfort zone.
Yeah, you acclimate yourself to the
Even
new
if
shit 100 like every time.
And to train yourself to find it fun and experience like
Yes.
oh wow, like this is my new favorite flavor.
Exactly, yeah.
And same thing with the art, drawing and learning, like oh wow, this is my favorite new technique to put in my painting.
Exactly.
Yeah, you go through that journey. I think that's a really good growth mindset, which is to try new things, learn new things, and
most
discover your new
importantly,
favorite
fail. You have to
Oh
fail.
yes,
It has to fucking suck.
you have to.
And you have to be like, fuck yeah, I love the fact that it sucked. That's what you have to do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and the best part, let's say if for the 7-Eleven drink version where you find a drink and it absolutely sucks, you can still laugh about and joke about like
Exactly.
oh
You find your best friend
Or
and
you can-
buy it for them.
yes. I was gonna say that was on my mind, just saying like, oh I tried this one drink, you should try it too. And
Yeah, exactly.
that's
Yo, bro, it's the best shit ever. Nah, buddy, I love the way you think. Exactly.
Wow. Yeah, and I think, the more you make failure a game, the more excited you are to try new things. Like, because failure is just a where you can improve. Like, it's
just a stepping stone. It's just a not yet.
Yes, just again, nice little wraparound, nice little comeback to the beginning.
That's what they call me in middle school, the wraparounder. What?
No.
What?
Okay, number 3, Decay. Decay. I'm gonna define this as something that prevents our growth, sets our progress back, and makes us smaller. Actually, smaller. I got this from a friend of mine. She was in a relationship. It was very long term, very serious. They were engaged and I think even got married at one point. But the thing is that there were some issues in their relationship, and the basic thing is just introvert boyfriend and extrovert girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
Where he wasn't happy with her being extroverted, outgoing, speaking up, and he preferred her quiet and small. So she did just that. She being more quiet, smaller, in order to keep the peace, in order to keep the relationship going. But the problem is that she was denying a huge part of her personality herself.
Exactly.
And she became like very unhappy. And so I like eventually she's in a better place. She's in a better point in her life now.
Right.
And yeah, I'm happy for her. And yeah, I think she's younger than both of us, but super active, super extroverted. Like I don't know, like I'm thinking, yeah, I haven't even like described her at all, but she's the most extroverted person on the campus.
Fucking hell.
She has done more stuff in her she has done more and accomplished more in 1 year than some people do in 4 years at the university.
That sounds about right, though. That I can believe that. Some people are just
like powerhouses. She is a
Yeah, no, I believe that. Phoning in.
And I guess and I guess that was like her decay, that toxic dynamic that forces her to be smaller. let's see now. I'm trying to think of anything. Actually, yeah, other decays where you, from my story earlier with that friend who very much uh, didn't respond with kindness, but instead just just attempted to poke at insecurities.
Yeah.
I was so crazy because like she had never even met my girlfriend, and we haven't spoken in like over a month, and she's speaking with such confidence. I'm sorry, I'm like
Mhm.
still in awe at how someone could be so confident about
It is very
what they
unbelievable
know.
how someone can be this foolish. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. I'm very thankful I haven't experienced this phenomenon a lot when
Oh yeah.
people poke at your insecurity, but I know it is a tactic that's used. It is something that, it's very bully-like,
Yes.
I feel.
Yes.
Hmm. So I guess that's one, um, yeah, abuse. Abuse can definitely decay you,
Yes.
can definitely make you smaller. Hmm. Actually, I'll pass the mic on to you. Uh, what pops into your mind when you hear what decay?
It's an interesting one because the idea of decay it kind of plays back into the idea of growth, right? Because you know how the I suppose the way nature works, right? It's like that we have no choice but to develop, right? Like you will always be a different person than who you were like a year ago. Not
Oh yeah.
just, like from a mental level, like cuz you have different experiences, different um uh interactions, different, different things shape you. It's inevitable.
Oh yeah.
In the very same and also in a physical sense, right? You grow older, your body just changes, your chemistry changes. Very real, very inevitable things. What strikes me with one thing with decay, and it also plays into the idea of like being willing to experience new experiences. Sometimes new experiences hurt. Sometimes new experiences can be they are scary for a reason because the unknown isn't always positive. And forgive me if I bring up the example of you and like the chick that was like evil enough
The,
to
the texting.
yeah, exactly. I commend you for being able to tackle that situation with like quite frankly such grace, right? Like you've diffused like a bomb that would have blown up the entirety of Manhattan. There is a there is a non-zero chance that someone else that was in a very similar situation would have not taken it as easily, right? And very much could have
Oh no.
it's left them in like a scarred situation where the idea of like growth also brings forth like if you misread a situation, it kind of does change you in a way that's like worse for you. Also partly brings back the example of like the introverted chick that was like, you know what, to make this work, I will change myself, right? I will become more introverted, and that took a strain on her. It really brought her down. Really made a it made her a weaker person. Not like she wasn't like she's not a weaker person for having done that, but because she like endured all this pain, she didn't feel herself. She didn't. she wasn't happy. She was, she was suffering for the sake of others.
Yeah.
Things like that, right? Okay, the story is realistically, it's really funny. At least to me. Way back when, right? I used to still talk to like some people, and this will forever like haunt me. I think because it's like it's at this point it's so fucking humorous. I can't get over it. But
Okay.
I once was told, right, that like because like I didn't feel my best back then, but I those were some very beautiful words to hear. I got told that like, oh yeah, I'm too much of a pussy to kill myself, so they're not really worried with what happens to me. Which was I couldn't like conceive of a more beautifully like descriptive line for like the person I was. It still am to some points. And that sentence has been haunting me for like over, I want to say like 6 years now.
What the heck, dude?
I
Oh my
tried to
God.
change the like the person that I was to accommodate, because I didn't I understand the inherent analysis that like stemmed from that saying, and I didn't completely disagree with it. I still don't. But I wish to change, like the person that I was on like this end to like I did try to become more manly to kill myself. That is not the logical conclusion that I drew from it, don't worry. But I tried to, be more living, more outgoing, more determined in the person that I am. And that, obviously led to growth, right? But in the very same sense, it decayed like a part of myself that does not exist today anymore. Or maybe it exists, it's just not like as prevalent, or it's dormant or whatever. But it's not, it's not the person that I used to be. And I don't personally think that was all good growth, because it came at the cost of like, many things that didn't make me a happier person, but made me a different person that I look back upon and I see upsides in, if that makes sense.
Wait,
So
just to go back just a tiny bit.
the inherent idea of decay, I think growth is very interlinked with the idea of decay. Because decay, put it down. With the idea of decay, because through evolution you also kill off like parts of yourself that used to exist back in the day. This is the succinct point that I wish to impart on decay.
Okay. Wait, just going back a bit.
Yeah.
You mentioned, okay, this is what I understand.
Yes.
You, from 6 years ago
Yes.
until now,
Yes.
you grew, you became more outgoing and more living.
Not living,
life.
but like I more I suppose meaner is the best way I can put it.
Wait, meaner?
Yeah. It isn't like, not meaner, but assertive. That's the word, assertive. Thank you.
Okay, that's good. So, okay, more
It's funny
outgoing,
to associate assertive with meaner. Jesus.
more assertive.
Right.
And what was the case?
The decay is that I gave up like a lot of parts that I found good in the thing that specific, like that's why I use the word meaner. I try to compromise and be kinder in situations. That was like a predominant trait that I tried to express and like champion. Yeah, that flew out the fucking window very quickly. And
Yeah.
because to be assertive, you kind of have to remove the idea of compromise and insert your actual thought of yourself into the situation and make it more dominant over someone else, which is what assertion is realistically. And the decay part came from like I wish to call it the decay of personality. Realistically, it's just a change, but the decay comes from the ideas of that like there will be parts of yourself that you like that will not be there anymore, and it's like realistically out of your control. Because they rot away.
Yeah, I guess in a similar fashion of it's like the muscle. If you don't use it, it becomes shrunken, weaker. But if you actively give it attention through exercise, proper nutrition, proper sleep, it grows, it develops. So in this case, you chose to give attention, give more intention to your assertive side.
Yes.
To your outgoing side. And that meant giving less attention to the peacemaker, the compromiser. Compromiser? No, not the compromiser. But yeah, I'll just call it a peacemaker for now.
Right.
Someone who that's another word for someone who's like a third party and just makes I'll think of that word eventually, but there's a word to describe that. Someone who acts as an impartial third party to make two opposing parties happy, or at least to the best of his ability.
Yes.
Actually, before I go on, I'll give my 2 cents about that. I don't think I think the ability to help de-escalate problem and help two opposing parties come together is a pretty valuable skill.
It is, I agree.
And yeah, and I think for me personally, it's definitely one of the skills that I'd like to have. Not like something that I'll spend most of my energy on, but
right.
But to have it available is nice. So I know if I were in your shoes, I would have it like a tool in my toolbox, just to have it available. So when I need to, I'll use it.
Right.
But
that's the thing. The tool is not gone, right? It's still there, but there is a lack of genuineness to it, if that makes sense.
Oh.
Because it is easy to apply and dissolve the situation through the logical engineering side of the brain, because it solves like all of the problems, right? But lacks a certain emotional willingness or like happiness to do it.
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting. So you can do it, but you don't.
There is no joy in doing it. I do it because it's like the necessity calls for it. Because it's the right thing to do. Because you have to do it.
There's no joy. Do you personally dislike it?
Not per se dislike, but there's there's this lack of desire. It's like more of an annoying thing, like where normally someone derives like a good feeling from a good action. It's just a vain emptiness, and it's only done because you have to do it because it's the right thing to do.
Okay. And that is an interesting position, but I think I'll definitely like to revisit that one day. Something that you have to do that's a bit annoying, like a necessary evil.
Yeah, yeah. It's basically the shopping cart example, which is just a fun, hilarious comparison. But like no one likes bringing back the shopping cart, but you do it because you have to.
Oh. All right. Okay. Thank you for sharing that version of decay of a part of who you are.
Yes.
And the growth of something else. I guess another example of decay that I thought of this morning was the use of extensive use of social media and short form content.
Hell yeah! Wait, that we are responsible for this right now.
Yeah, but basically brain rot. Literally, it's the brain rot. Decay.
6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7.
Oh my days.
Oh, buddy,
days.
your chess elo. 1, 6, 6, 7. Okay, please go on.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I've been waiting for like 2 hours to make that.
But yeah, I was just go. My poor man. Jesus Christ, my dude.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Please go on.
Yeah, with the short form content, it's not allowing us to have a moment of stillness and silence.
That is unfortunate.
It's not letting us process and think about things. We're just constantly being because it feels good to put your attention on something.
Yes.
It feels nice.
It just objectively does, yes.
But when you overdo, when you do way too much, it just fries your brain.
Yes.
And then you eventually just condition yourself into wanting that stimulation all the time. So, and one thing I've noticed stepping into the world of work and commuting is that almost everyone on a train or on a little break from work, they're using their phone. They're like doom scrolling, and it's so.
Yeah, doom scrolling is very real, yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And yeah, because.
Yeah.
And I feel like it really, really replaces something. Okay, imagine like you didn't have a phone, nobody had a phone. So you either had to bring a book, read that, or just enjoy and guess what? Maybe talk to a stranger. Maybe talk to the person like sitting next to you and see how their day is going, asking them, oh, what did you have for lunch?
That's powerful, yeah.
So yeah, Decay definitely very present in the quick attention.
Yeah, it is.
Attention.
100%. And it's beautiful that you bring up like the example of like talking to strangers. I don't think I would like I would personally talk to strangers if I was in this situation, but it does like in a sense erode like a very social aspect of like just sitting with like some people, because just the exchange of like eye contact I feel like is like sometimes leads to like very like wholesome interactions in a funny way.
Oh yeah.
Just like silent greetings are like beautiful.
Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I think oh my gosh, this is a really good video. I need to look it up again. Called the urban stare. And it's basically describing a phenomenon where because there's like so many people, you just walk forward without looking at anybody, without making eye contact. just for you to get from A to B faster
Oh yeah, I get it.
without like the hassle of like the hello, good morning, how are you?
Right.
You're just like in and out.
Yeah, no, I've started to do the silent head nod, which dude, I'll be honest with you, if you pass like a older man with like a beard and you both give each other like the side eye and like the silent nod, that shit has so much fucking aura. Holy fuck. You feel like a
Oh, yeah.
boss.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. Let me just quickly summarize what we discussed already. Decay, we have things like bullying, things that just makes you feel bad about yourself, makes you feel smaller, makes you deny a part of yourself.
Yeah.
So a second part is when you actively choose to feed and give attention to one part of yourself while starving another.
Yes.
And three, the doom scrolling, where you do too much. And okay, for me, I feel like when I do too much, I feel like my brain is just flooded with short form content. Like there's no original thought of myself.
Right.
There's no
Right.
me thinking about, and it's like overloaded information. I'm not able to think about it, process it, and make it my own. I'm just storing that information as talking points
Exactly.
for when I next one. So that's I think that's a good free. Actually, since I'm definitely on the sleepy side now, we'll move to the fourth and last part
Of course.
of our talk,
Of course.
which is how to deal with decay. Okay, so let's start with the bullying. How do we deal with the bullying? How do we deal with the harassment?
Well, realistically, I would have two things. One is either to be
Okay.
confrontational, and the second one is to be avoidant.
Yeah, for my story with that girl with the texting, I choose to.
You chose to be confrontational.
Yeah. Okay. So the beginning part, definitely to confront it.
Exactly.
And then after confronting it, I guess I recognized like, okay, there's no more to be said here.
Exactly.
He's not listening to me.
Exactly.
So yeah, I just dropped it. I don't think I avoid it. I just like not interacted with it.
Exactly. That's basically what I'm getting at. It's like one thing where it's like realizing that it's not a winning battle. There's not going to be any victors. There's only going to be losers. So stepping away is just like simpler, easier, and everyone becomes happier.
Oh yeah. Because with certain bullies, not for that example, but certain bullies, they thrive off of attention.
Exactly.
They want you to get mad. They want you to spend effort fighting them.
Exactly.
And that is one form of like the decay. It makes you decay your kindness. It makes you decay your time. It makes it decay your just makes you into a more mean-spirited person.
Yes.
What else we do with bullying? I guess oh my gosh. The thought in my head was just speaking up.
Because that would be the confrontational part, right?
Oh yeah, that's the confrontational one. Yeah, I guess that's in the example of being confrontational. Right. Because most of the time, bullies, those who harass you, they pick on weak victims.
Yeah.
They pick on people who are not strong enough to defend themselves.
Yeah.
And oftentimes, if you chime in, or if the victim themselves they stand their ground, then the bully just loses their power.
Very true, right? Yeah. Because realistically, like there's the saying of like hurt people hurt people. Oftentimes I feel like, to speak from like a unless like they're a genuine sociopath, right, and they just enjoy the suffering of others. Usually when someone tries to attempt to come with such a like rebuttal or like such an attack, it generally stems from like a sense of inferiority of their own side, right?
Yeah.
So every time, like, especially in your situation, right, like for the girl to like be so easily like attacking you, there's very like, I'm not a licensed psychologist, I will start this conversation with this, but it does seem like that she has also like some thoughts of her own that like she's not quite has come to terms with. There you go.
Yeah, I kind of see that is in our premium content.
True.
Okay. Yeah, okay, that's a good little knot.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
That's a good little bow on like the bullying. So either confront or avoid, and it's up to you to choose either one.
Exactly.
I guess we're doing a very general topic, and
I suppose so, right?
is different.
1,000 like specific situation need 1,000 specific results, solutions.
What was the second one? We have like the decay of a different personality. I guess my take on it is that as long as you're moving in a direction that you want, that you feel drawn to, and not because somebody else told you to do it,
right,
then that decay can be healthy. Actually, I'll send you this video. It's basically a little short summary of Lucy Liu. She's the American ice skater.
Oh shit! Okay.
Who won the Olympic gold for America for the first time in 28 years.
Holy fuck! Okay. That's impressive as fuck. Buddy.
And she's 20, and she won when she was 20 years old.
Damn.
But here's the thing: like, she's got quite an amazing journey. So she says she started skating at 5.
Yeah.
And she's just been like doing it constantly.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure on her.
Poor lady.
Basically, yeah, she's just told what to do, how much of it to do, and oftentimes every time she falls down on the ice, she would cry. Because that's how much pressure she was under. And I think if we want to throw in a little psychoanalysis here, falling down is like the mini failure. Yeah, not licensed professionals. That's like a mini failure, like a mini ego death, and and she's just like overwhelmed because she's got to be like this, because everyone around tells her she's talented, that she's awesome, that she's like this icon to be worshipped.
Exactly.
And like with so many of those labels on you, when you fall down, and it all just comes crashing down.
That must be mental torture, quite frankly.
She announced her retirement when she was 16.
Oh, okay.
Actually, yes, she announced her retirement when she was 16, and she did it in a way that would cut it off entirely. She didn't tell anybody. She just made a post about it so that everybody in her circle, actually not everybody, most people in her circle wanted her to change her mind, because like, oh, you're wasting so much of the talent of the practice. Why are you giving up now? It's simple. She wasn't happy.
Yeah.
She wasn't happy with the direction, so she stopped. And crazy thing, during that time off, she got her driver's license.
Okay, awesome.
And yeah, I'm just like baffled to see like how much pressure this teenager is under.
Yeah,
to
it really
perform.
contextualizes, doesn't it? Fucking hell.
And like not having the time to get something very normal, like just learn how to drive and getting a license.
Fucking hell, dude. Jesus, man.
Yeah, she went to college, spent time with friends, so on and so on. And 2 years later, I think she was 18. She suddenly wants to come back to the sport.
Oh shit.
She wants to again, and she says to herself like, I'm going to the Olympics, not for anyone, but
Myself.
because, yeah, to
Christ.
myself as a little child who wanted to go to Olympics, so I'm fulfilling that promise to her.
Hey, that's fucking base. Jesus Christ. It's beautiful.
Yeah. And the best thing is that because I know the way she's approaching it, she says like, now I have creative authority over stuff. Like before, I was wearing dresses that I wasn't comfortable with, like with music that I didn't like, but now I can actually choose how I look like, choose the makeup, choose the music, and I can choose my routine. If I feel like I'm too tired, I'll rest. If I feel like I'm not doing enough, I will do more, amp it up.
Right.
And eventually she said like I can finally enjoy the sport.
Yeah.
It actually feels fun again.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful story. I think you would fully enjoy watching the video.
I will seek it out.
And yeah, it's amazing because if you look on it on a surface level, she's doing the same thing, like doing the competition, practicing, like dancing, performing. But underlying it is a completely different like engine.
Right.
One engine is like she's just doing what she's told. The new engine is that doing because she wants to.
Yeah, doing what she wants to do. That is damn, dude. That's oh fuck, that's beautiful. Damn.
So I think as long as you are intentional about the path you go on, then the parts that would naturally decay will fall off, but you will still be yourself. But if you move towards an image of yourself that others want, then the decay is going to decay what makes you you.
True. Yes. Yes. That's beautiful. I did it, buddy. That's beautiful. Ah, damn.
What was the last?
The social media.
I think. Like social media. I don't have a good answer for this because it's like even I get affected sometimes where I need a break from something, I watch it, and I feel okay. But one thing that I do feel guilty is that sometimes somebody messages me, I see that and I just continue to doom scroll, and I
No, I feel that.
4 minutes later, then I'll return to.
Yeah, that's very real.
It feels bad. Like that's the best case scenario. The worst case scenario is I completely forget about it because like my mind is just flooded with like the fucking reels, the shorts.
Beautiful. No, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't have a good answer for it. But yeah, I'll throw it to you actually. Yeah.
I personally
What
don't
do you
have a solution either. Right? To have a solution for such a problem is, I quite frankly think, impossible, because the solution is just to stop. But okay.
Oh yeah.
Instead, I wish
and if I may, it's very difficult.
Exactly. That's
Yeah, if I may, it's very difficult because the design of the UI of the whole
it is
system,
engineered to make you addicted.
companies
Yes.
spent a lot of money on yes, the slot machine makes you just more, and to make this as a frictionless experience as possible,
Yeah, exactly.
so that you're constantly hit with novelty.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, I'll give the floor to you.
Again, I will not even pretend to have a solution to the problem. I will just simply just like impart like a story. Yeah, it's not nothing short, nothing special, but I was, it's as you were saying, right? I was stuck on my phone. I was like glued to the thing, right? I was watching reels. I was reading like a manga, or whatever. At some point, like my brain just started hurting so fucking much that I just had to like I put the phone away, right? Like I closed my eyes. I had to like fucking like rub my eyes. It was fucking hurting so much, and I still had like 30 minutes of the ride away. I was still like going back from home from university.
Yeah.
Like fucking 3 years ago now, and I put on like just like a song, right? It was just like a simple like piano piece, right? Like nothing special, right? I laid down my head on top of like the bus chair as it was driving along, right? And I caught the sight of just like the most beautiful sunset I have ever seen in my entire life. The sky was painted in like the most like brilliant rose to like orange colors, right? With like just like the gentle touches of blue and purple. It's just like the sun was like setting, right? The song was like, it was slow and like sad and melancholic, and it was just coming to an end. And it synced up perfectly with like the sun setting as like this very slow, gentle, but very like painful violin was like singing out its like final tune, right? And I almost like started fucking crying at like the sight of it.
Oh no, man.
It was just like such a simple like innocent moment like caught in time, and like that one moment had like so many more thoughts in my mind of not just like the image that I saw in front of myself, but like all the associations with like other people that like I lived through my life, like the thoughts, ideas, hopes for the future that will come alongside with it. All of them, just like gently set across the sky, across like the horizon with the sun, as like the bus was just like turning around, and I would never see that sunset ever again. So, what I'm trying to say is, pay more attention to the surrounding. It's fucking beautiful. Really beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's true, and it's funny as well. Oh my god, one time,
Right.
literally last Saturday,
Right.
I was having Burger King with
Oh,
Jihan,
hell yeah.
and she and I said, okay, I have an idea. Let's look at the people outside, and we're gonna dub them. We're going to pretend to speak for them in the conversation. So we tried a couple, and then we found like this group of like 5 women.
Hell yeah.
Were like on their phone on the street, and I'm like this. And the story I went with was like they're doing like a bachelorette party, and they're waiting for like the bride to come, and it's like I'm doing like the funny voices, and then I noticed like that they are trying to hail a cab on a super busy road, and it's taking up space and it's holding up traffic. One of them gets into, I know, I think they got onto a motorcycle, but
What?
2 at a time. So there's
Okay.
one driver and 2 passengers on the back. Yeah, crazy. And
All right.
and I know it was just a super chaotic scene that yeah would have otherwise gone unnoticed had I not pointed it out. Yeah, you notice a lot when your head's not glued to your phone. So that's the outside. I think that's easy. Not easy. I think that's doable. That's
Yeah.
easier than when you're stuck at home. Stuck at home, it's very easy to fall on the couch because sometimes. Okay. I think I've identified the problem here. Friction.
Oh.
We want to. Okay, let's say you're starting out the day full of energy. You're
Right.
hyped.
Yes.
So you're gonna take care of yourself. Yeah. Take care of yourself. Get food. Do your hobby and stuff. But the problem is that when that when that energy level is low, when your reserve is like, no, you're running on fumes. That's when going to do your hobby, doing the writing and painting, that becomes difficult. That takes too much more effort than you have energy for. So you go on your phone, you scroll, because that's takes nearly no effort. But the problem there is that you're not actually resting.
Yeah.
You're not gaining any energy back.
I
You're
mean, your
just like
brain is like still full
slowly,
firing, right?
slowly withering away. So I think a good way to do this is that be intentional. Like if you're going to scroll, decide like, oh, do I want to just have a little bit of numbness, and how long do I want to go for? Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, sure, fuck it. It's 5 minutes. Let's find something interesting. And maybe before you go to the next reel, stop and think. Oh, what do you think about that? Oh, can I put that into practice? Oh, that was pretty funny. Do I remember a similarly funny situation? I think that will help you engage your frontal cortex and not fall into the trap of lowering your brain to sleep.
Yep.
And if you're super tired, actually get rest. Like actually put it down, nice, enjoy it quiet. Your body will thank you for it. Like just it's better to do nothing for 5 minutes than to scroll, because by the end of those 5 minutes could be the difference between you feeling more recharged, and therefore you can do like more of your hobbies, or even do the dishes, do like chores and stuff, versus you feeling equally bad, if not worse.
You know, it's actually funny you mentioned, because I feel like chores are unironically relaxing sometimes. They are.
Yes, they are. I agree
They
with you.
give you that escape. They give you that solace of mind, where you have nothing to think about except for like the task at hand. And if you want to, you can also ignore the task. Like your mind can ignore the task at hand because it's so simple to do that you can just wander off with your thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I guess for me the problem is that when I have low energy and there's still the chores, that's when it becomes hard.
Oh yeah, 100% definitely.
By that point, it's better to just rest.
Yeah, there you go, to fucking sleep.
Like just rest, and then you deal with it later. And in the situations where I had to absolutely deal with it, then it's always like an unpleasant experience.
Exactly.
Because
But that's like the inevitable.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'd
But
say this went
of
really well.
growth, decay.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm very happy with how it turned out, and
We became a bit more human today.
oh, yeah. So, what do you think? Like, the struggle is worth it?
Oh, it's I think we'll have to answer that over the course of the next few episodes. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely
Because we haven't seen the worst that humanity can offer yet.
the worst.
Well, you gotta take the
my
best of the
days,
worst, right?
okay.
You have to cross compare it, then maybe we can be like, maybe it was worth it in spite of it all.
That's a beautiful thought. So, thank you for staying with us. Let me see now. What's the view account?
I have no idea.
One person.
Hey, that's my goat right there. Hey, that's my G. I don't know.
Hell yes. Thank you,
Whoever they
Senki.
are.
Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you, Cozy in the Rain. Thank you for spending the evening with us.
Bye bye.
Fare thee well, everyone. Goodbye.
Let's go in the garden.
Nice, very nice, very
You'll find
nice.
something waiting.
Oh yeah, are we off the air? Are we off the air?
Lying upside down.
No. Okay. It's super uncomfortable spot. I go there with my friend. 3 of her friends are there, and the boyfriend, 40-year-old man. Okay. What the fuck ever? Okay. 40. No, 40. More than double this teenagers.
Down to the ocean, crystal tide is raising. Water's gotten higher as the shore washes out. Keep your eyes wide open. When the sun is blazing, the moon controls the tide. It can cause you to drown. Everything stays.